Hello and welcome to a new video tutorial on Blenderpedia. In this tutorial we're gonna make our very first big environment scene and I can't do that in 10 minutes or 20 minutes. So this is going to be a 5 parts tutorial and every tutorial will be 1 hour. That's a long time, I know, but environment modeling is a lot of work and that takes some time. I choose an image. It's from the work I already showed you in the tutorials, and it's a very simple scene, and I'm showing it to you. It's right there. I'm scaling it a bit up because it's I'm brushing that to 15. Okay, there we go. I'm removing that cube. We don't need it, and turn it to cycles. Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is the scene, and it looks pretty easy. And of course, this is not the best work from this artist. It is one of his first environment scenes with buildings in it. I'm skipping these characters because I'm not gonna make them. I'm not very good in it, so I'm not focusing on that. But the rest you see, we're gonna make that. So we're going to make the houses, the trees, this street with some grass on it, and there are some street furniture, and all that together make it one beautiful piece. And I think here in the background is a boat with the Dutch flag on it. So we're also gonna create that. Not the whole boat, but just that part. And I think we're just gonna start and we will see where it ends. And as I said, we're starting with this house, just modeling it, and I'm going to texture it in a second part. That takes also 1 hour. I'm making these two. I'm not gonna make that one because that's a bit too much for today. So this one and this one, and well, let's get started and we will see what happens. First of all, I'm going to the top view. I'm creating a cube and I'm sizing that to a smaller size. So this is going to be the facade of the building. I'm going to the front view. I have some fever. It's not that good for a long tutorial, but it doesn't matter. I'm scaling it up, and I don't have the right measurements, but I'm guessing a bit, and I can fix that while I'm modeling. But I think it should be around this size. And as you can see, there is some curvy corner, and here's not, so I have to put some intention on it. The next step is we're going to make these chair corners, this roof thing, and to do that we're pressing Ctrl R and the purple line appears, and when I count there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 corners, so I think this should do. And I'll leave this just right there. I'm not gonna make it right now. That's going to do that in a later point. So there we go. We need another one and another one. It's not that hard, right? Environment modeling is so easy. I hope I have enough of these chairs. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god, we did it all wrong. We all have to do it again. I should count it the next time. So, whoa, Control R. This is way better. So sometimes we're just doing it wrong. You want to work quick, and then you forgot to count it. It doesn't matter. It happens all the time, and it doesn't mean your work is bad. You get better in it when you overdo it, doing it again. So this should be better. So counting it again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 on top. And I'm scaling this a bit down. This looks better, and then we're selecting it to the ground. Okay, yeah, this is alright, and I'm making some more lines to put more detail in it. No, skip this, because what I'm doing, make just one line, select, go to the object mode, object mode, and then go to make it a subdivision surface, and then this will appear. And I'm doing this because I can make the corners smooth, so we don't have sharp edges. You don't want that in your environment, because sharp edges are not realistic at all, and it takes some extra time to make it, but at the end, and you look at it, it looks pretty good. So spend time making it. Ooh, yeah, toggle to that gray angle by pressing the Z button. Oh, sometimes I'm just selecting the wrong one. And I don't have a very exact place for it. I'm just putting it so close as you can. But it doesn't matter if it does. It's a bit wider. And there we go. In the first, when I started modeling these houses, I've never done any, I never used a subdivision surface. And if I watch it again, my work, you can see it immediately. It doesn't look that good. I learned that in the years. I thought, why is it looking so fake? And then my brother told me, yeah, this doesn't look real because you're using, everything looks straight, and if there is one thing in life, it's not straight. I thought, oh, okay. Well, that was a great lesson from my brother. He's not an artist at all. And yeah, he told me that. So it's very good to review your work to other people, even if it is family. They tell you, because most of the time they're honest. This is very important. This is a bit too thick. It's not really believable. So pressing SY and putting it right there, and this feels way better to me. Yeah. And then I have that other point. So I was telling you about straight lines. This is very straight, and in the Dutch architecture, especially in the old work, they hover a bit forward. I think it was because against the rain, so the facade wasn't getting wet. I think that was the reason. But yeah, it also gives some better realistic look. And you can do that here a bit. Oh, make it a bit small, it's not everything. Just very small. Yeah, that will do. Okay, well, this was the first one, and I told you we're gonna make 2 of them. So I'm putting that right there and making a new cube. And I hope I'll count it right this time, so we don't have to do it again and again. That takes a lot of time. And if I press Z again, this one is a bit longer, so watch that. It's a good reference for me and for you, of course. So when you think this is right, it's enough. I think that house is smaller but long. Yeah, I think that will do right there. All right, and make it thinner. That's right. And we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Always missing that from one point. Okay. I I've never seen. Sorry, I will do that more. I've never seen someone doing this, making a very big scene. I don't know why, because I don't care sitting, leaning in my chair, watching a tutorial, and seeing a scene growing. I think that's pretty good stuff. Maybe there is, and I'm totally wrong, but yeah, put a link in this tutorial video if you've seen that, because you can learn a lot from that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it looks too big. So, and I think these things are right, but I make them, oh, press off that, oh, make that a bit smaller. No, it should be, well, I think it should be smaller. Okay, there we go. And it was right there. Okay. It's spend time on that. Alright, this will do. And of course we're putting a subdivision surface on it and doing this again. If you know how this works, skip this video to when I'm done, or yeah, just watch it. I never get tired of doing this. Normally I'm watching some music, or what I do is watching TV series, and I can do that together. So some people say, how do you do that? Watching television and working. I think it's the same like listening to the music. It's yeah, it's relaxing, and I can focus doing my work, and I will do it very good, or I don't know. Yes, yeah, it works. Just try it out. If you know some very good television series, it was funny when I was working on the Blender Institute. I watched a lot of television series, and it works pretty good. Some people thought, what are you doing? I've seen Lost, the television series. It was so very exciting, pretty cool. So that's a very good one. I also watched Breaking Bad. So that's a very nice video. Yeah, recommend that. Alright, there we go. And it is, I think, not the best. Yeah, make it smaller. Oh, yeah. Maybe you should do a bit smaller. And of course, no, I forgot this one. How could I do it? Forget it. Alright, there we go. Apply it. Also this one. Apply it. And we're selecting these and go to the side view. And pressing O, G, and just a bit. Doesn't need to be the same. It is okay. That's it. We don't need more. Yeah, and this is different than that one. I made more vertices, but it doesn't really matter. Before yeah, I'm gonna make holes in both of the buildings. So I think the best thing is to, no, I'm not gonna join these things together. I'm just cutting holes in it. I always like creating holes. We call this the cutter. So we cut holes in the building. And in my, oh, that was pretty weird. Alright, don't know what I did wrong. Yeah, right, okay. In my last tutorial, I told you about putting more detail in it. That's always what I'm doing. Yeah, that will do. Yes, Shift D. Of course, I'm not putting it exactly right there, but don't do it. Just watch that this is around that size. It should be right there, and it is a bit upwards, more to that. Okay, that's a mistake I'm making a lot of times. This one is in the middle, I guess, but exactly the same height, and you can put this to the ground. I didn't make that smooth. Well, it doesn't matter. Focusing and selecting it again, and I see this one is very. I'll just make it more this. Yeah, that will do. So I'm changing it all the time. And if I think, oh, it's not the right measurement, I change it. So this one is very close to that window, and that one is also very close, but it is there, and we have another window right there. So damn, that one is pretty badass. So I think that will do. Oh, at the end it will work always, and maybe we fake it a bit. Nobody will say, oh, that one is not in the right place. No, it doesn't matter. So I put this one over here, more to the ground, so there is some. I made it a bit thicker, selecting everything. Yeah, that will do. And then Shift D, and we make this window. Yeah, and that's exactly to this height. Well, that will do, I hope. Oh, it's coming. Yeah. I know something. Let's do something weird, because I see they are joining them. So I can put this a bit down. So, ta-da! That's it. That's totally it. And then we have more. That's a bit complicated one. It should be right there. And if I have it right, it's coming here, and there's 1, 2 between these two, so I'm making it a bit smaller. Am I right? Oh no, we have less, so it's the third one. So yeah. Oh, that's so funny. And make it like thinner, and it's not affecting that one. You need more there, right there. Okay, Shift D, and we have another one, and that one we make that smaller. That's just coming in right there. Okay, this should work pretty well. All right, can I make that a bit longer? Of course, everything is possible. Okay. And turn these vertices a bit so not everything is looking the same. Yeah, just a bit. All right, there we go. Yeah, there is a hole right there. Yeah, I'm faking that. All right, selecting that one, and we're making that other house. So I think that's a bit easier. So we have something here, but there's not really a window. It's filled with bricks. So I'm making that. It doesn't matter. I think this is a picture from the 19th century, and these buildings were built in the 17th or maybe 16th century. So over the years, they removed the window and put bricks in it. So that's why it is filled with bricks, and you see it a lot of times in these pictures. When I see these buildings today, they all remove that and put original windows in it. But I like that style. It's pretty nice. Okay, and I duplicate that. Is there a window, a door in that building? I don't know. Maybe it's on the other side. Pretty weird. Make it thicker. It should be exactly on the same height as that one. And there's just windows and some doors in it. And duplicate that one. Yeah, no, I'm totally sure. Because that window is exactly the same as that one, and they filled this one with bricks. And they did not with this one. So that's pretty cool stuff. Selecting one again, putting it a bit upwards, scaling it a bit, and the sizes is a very small. 1, 2, 3 days, so should make it smaller. Yeah, put it in the middle. So selecting them all, put them there. So it's not flying, so it can be a bit more. There we go. And what do we have? It's just 2 of them. No more holes. Alright, that's it. So I'm selecting these, pressing P and make a selection. And I call this cutter 2, so it doesn't have an effect on that building. So we have cutter and cutter 2. And I want to check this one more time because I can't do this again. I cannot. Yeah, and I see one mistake I made it smaller, so they are exactly the same size, and put it more to the right and smaller, I think. Yes, and this one is not having effect on anything. Right, okay, we just give it a hit, and if it's totally a failure, yeah, it's a problem, but I don't think it is. Save your work. I call this scene number 1. I'll put it in the right map. Alright, there we go. Okay, be sure we're gonna do that. Selecting the cube, the cutter, and selecting the building, and we go to Boolean, and as I told in the previous tutorial, make difference and selecting the cutter. So apply that, selecting the cubes, I'm removing it. I'm not going to use them anymore. And one important thing is sometimes there are some doubles. So selecting all the vertices and press remove double, and it was already good. In the earlier versions of Blender there were some mistakes, but I think somebody, I think Campbell worked on that. It's a Blender developer. He fixed the Boolean, improved it a lot, and it's really awesome now. Okay, and we're doing the same with this building. Selecting this one. So yeah, selecting the building, select the modifier, and make it difference. Cutter, cutter 001. I thought I call it cutter 2. But yeah, sometimes that happened. And when I removed it, there were holes in the building. So now we have 2 beautiful buildings. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is make these simple white ornaments. They give a great touch to this building. Making a cube, and I'm always trying to make them low poly, but almost every time they are very high poly, and they have a very basic shape. And I think the reason is that I made these things so many times, and I always recognize these sharp shapes, so I try to avoid that, and then I make them bigger in resolution. Oh, maybe I'm going a bit fast, but yeah, I have to work a bit fast. Excuse me. Alright. Yeah, and I think this gives a nice effect on it. Alright, make this a bit bigger, scaling it. So we have these things, and try to fit it in the right corner. And it's a bit too thick. Pressing SY will do. so it's coming a bit out. Alright, that is good. And scaling it. Yeah, that is what I want. And then I put a subdivision surface and put some extra details in it. This is what I said. I don't want these sharp corners. I hate them, really. So this is enough. Maybe one on top. Oh, not in the middle, on top. Or maybe I should put some to these sides so we don't have these rounded corners, because I don't like them either. Just between it. So as I told you, these are very high poly. It happens all the time. And what I can do is selecting it, and yeah, I'm doing that. I'm gonna explain exactly what I'm doing. First of all, made some little movements, just really small. Yes, no, oh, almost not noticeable. Right. You won't see that a lot. And I'm pressing, hoovering it a bit, rotate it, pressing Alt D, and by doing that, it will save your computer with rendering this scene. And what happened is, because we hover it a bit forward, we have to turn that and rotate it a bit. Exactly. Like that. Same for this one. And we get these nice shapes in it. And again, yeah, we're doing, I think, pretty well creating this piece of architecture. And I'm thinking for the next tutorial, making a scene in this medieval look, or maybe a modern scene. But yeah, I just don't like modern architecture. That's just my problem. I just don't like that. But yeah, hit me on YouTube and say, yeah, I want some tutorials and show me how it works. I will think about it. Well, I think when you can model things like this, it's a piece of cake to make modern architecture, because things are pretty the same. Oh, you see? Not possible. I want to make it a bit longer, because it should over it a bit. And of course, these guys over there. Pretty amazing, right? I'm gonna use these ornaments for the other building. And if you want to put more realism in your scene, it's a good thing to make every single object more original. So, but I'm not gonna do that because I don't have time for it. All the time is really an issue. I don't wanna explain things what takes 12 hours and we have a small scene like this. I just wanna do this in 4 hours. That's really possible, of course, but yeah, I have to work fast. And one thing, make that more rotated. Yeah, that's great. Okay, there we go. Now I have to get rid of that object information, because I want to use this one for this house and moving that to the left. I did something wrong on this button. I have to select it. I'm looking at it and I think, not good at all. O, pressing off that O button. Alright, that's way better. That saved my ass. Alright, selecting this one, pressing Shift D. Shift D. And we can put another texture on it. So, and of course pressing Alt T again. And another thing is, put this work, not the lamp, and not the camera, of course. In another layer, pressing M and go to that layer. That will do. Right, there we go. So we can go to the side view and don't have that other building in my viewport. Really frustrating stuff. And as you can see, these are way too big for this. I made it smaller. Okay, this is good. Oh, I think it will do. You think? Or not? And there we go. I always wanted to create cool looking environment, and I was so frustrated when I started. I created my first buildings, and you can see them in I think my first tutorial where I show you where I put my inspiration from. I showing you my first works, and these things really look not good at all. And the reason was I was just fresh new with Blender. Somebody told me, yeah, Blender is a great 3D program, you should use it. So I used it and started creating my passion, architecture, of course. It was pretty hard. So I didn't make don't do this. Select exactly the same from the other side. So I created the facade, and that was not the hardest part. It didn't change a lot in the years. The only thing is that I put more vertices in it, and that's also because my computer is growing. So I made a facade. I didn't make a hole in the building. I created just a cube, made it smaller, and just dropped it on the building. And then I had that amazing texture, what I made from a house, and I put that texture on every window. And the fun part was that sorry for my language, but I did the same thing again. Just copy that one. But you should copy that one and bring it over there. Very good lesson. But yeah, there was a car shining its lights in the window, and you seen that lights everywhere in my scene. Horrible, really horrible. So anyway, it doesn't matter. So now we finish this and have a look. So we have the facade, the ornaments. So what we need is window frames. That is the next step. And easy part, of course. The problem I think is with making window frames is that putting a texture on it, and you want to make that. What I'm doing? That's why. All right, sorry. If you put some textures on it, and you want to make it all individual look, that takes a lot of time. So that's why I spent the whole hour tutorial on texturing it. So will be great, of course. I like thick window frames. Yeah, they are okay. And we see one white frame popping up to the top. We're making that, of course. But first of all, put this in the right direction. Don't know if I say this already before, but it takes me sometimes days or a whole week creating a building like this, and I didn't know how to do it because I was looking to improve it, and I didn't know. No, don't turn it already, because we don't have the right things. Put that one there and that one there, and turn that a bit. So we have two of them. Bringing them together and extrude it. Yeah, that's the right way. Because if we rotate it, we have to fit it again. Yeah, I'm not gonna subdivide surface this one. This takes a lot of time. But if you want to make it look really realistic, definitely do it. That gives a great look. All right, we have to keep going. So now put it in the right direction, and we see white, the white bar there. We're gonna make that also. I'm just selecting, no, two of them and bringing them together. I think this is, we got square windows. Yeah, we can make square windows right now. So, oh, that's right. And of course, rotate it right now. Oops. And this thing is coming out a bit. Yeah, we should do that. I'm not doing it to give more realism. We have more shadows. We see that bar over there. I don't know what it is for. I think it's just an ornament. It doesn't really have a function. But of course we have to make it. Make that smaller, make this bigger. Exactly. I'm so happy Blender is a free program. And yeah, you can just use that, work for it. If I had to pay for this program, there was no way possible I created environment like this. Yes. Yeah, there's no big group who's liking it. I don't know why, but because Blender is free, I'll be able to work with it and don't have to spend a lot of money on it. Yeah, I'm subdividing this one because it's right in our face. There we go. This is good. And then we apply this. We have, I'm pressing O, I'm putting it a bit down there. Okay, there we go. Very important detail. Okay, this is gonna look like something, but we're not there yet. So what do we have? We have these little ornaments. I'm not gonna make them right now because I need a texture for that. Yeah, we're duplicating this window frame. Shift D. I think this is exactly the same one. We have one there and one over here. Well, that's great. Yeah, what's the best thing to do? Oh, don't press O. Pressing it, putting it in the middle. So move, make it a bit smaller. Putting it right there. I like to put more twist in it. There you go. Yeah, that's good. And yeah, as you can see, these windows are more rectangle form. So I like that shape. And yeah, this window is popping out from the building, so we have to turn it a bit back. That looks okay. Oh yeah, and we have to select these and put that more to the top. So we have that half circle right there. Okay. I don't know how, this is one single, so yeah, I'm duplicating this one as well. I'm not scaling it because my measurements are totally weird. So I'm doing it exactly. Oh yeah, remove these vertices. Oh, and we have some rubbish. Yeah, okay. And fill this, selecting it, pressing F, and it's okay. So, oh yeah, also just remove it. There we go. Wow. All right. Yeah, now we need this thing. Oh, sorry, this is not the way you do it, but because I'm in a hurry right now, it doesn't matter, really. I'm doing that a lot of time, but if you are a professional, you will never do that. And I think this one is overlapping, or isn't it? What's it doing? No, yeah. and this one is not good. Ah, really? All right. So pressing Ctrl L P selection and join these two together. There we go. And we're pressing Shift D and put it right there. Yeah, make this smaller. If it is a little bit, it's no problem. And turn up a little. Oh, of course. Yeah, I've almost forgot. This is just a break window. I like that. So what I'm doing is just put a cube in it. Oh, that saves us time. Make it smaller. Yeah, you can use a plane, of course. I don't want to be the big deal. So here we go. And in the middle of the building there is a hole. Yeah, we make that. That gives really some very cool interaction in the scenes. Holes. Twist that a bit. There you go. All right. This one, call it quarter 2. Yeah, and then selecting that plane, and then we go to the Boolean modifier, difference quarter 2. There you go, and then apply it. Don't forget to apply it. Right. And we have some more stuff. These holes, you have to fill them with bricks. I discovered all these details just in the years. It looks really like small, not interesting parts, but these little things really make the difference. If you put them, oh yeah, so you see some over, yeah, and twist it a bit. Yeah, it's great. Right, let's have a look. So we have that form. We have to finish this building. I'm doing that by selecting these vertices. Very important. Deselect this one. Undo it because it's coming from start here. So I should also, yeah, that's okay. And maybe that one. Yeah, that should be good. Oh. Alright, and we see this one is right. We have a problem. Bring that one over there, and we have to select it again. Oh my god. So I can increase the time really a lot. Oh, we have the same problem over there. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. Just press extruded E and put it over there. That's okay. And normally this wouldn't be a very big deal, but because I forgot it when the modifier was on it, I have to do it by hand and take some time. But as I said, it's not a big deal. We'll remind you the next time. Pressing E, put it there. And of course we're not seeing this wall, but I'm just making this one. I'm gonna use this house. So maybe I need a version where we need that wall. Put some extra vertices in it. There we go. Also over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we. That should do. And one little extra point is this. and put it over. Yeah. So when we put a roof on it, we can merge that together. Oops. There we go. Very easy, right? Environment modeling, I think it's the easiest thing there is. Way easier than character modeling, because you have all these round I say forms, shapes. I'm not very good in round shapes. So, but if you don't know the right way to make environment, it's also very hard. So yeah, and I just really like this. So these are going to be the windows, and you can see I don't have the right measurement. But yeah, it's not a big deal. It's for the next time. Pressing Shift D in the edit mode and selecting them. Go to now object mode and put them in the right position. There we go. And again, I want that little extra space over there. That gives the, when we're gonna play with shadows, or when we put the light on it, these little shapes will help a lot, making it looks pretty cool. So you're seeing this texture everywhere. Selecting it, Shift D, it's a bit thicker. So if I had the right measurements from these buildings, of course I should make them exactly the same, but I have to do this just by watching it and creating it, and then they look a bit different. Here. So we go up, making this window. And yeah, you can see I have to put a bit forward and rotate it a bit. That will do. And Shift D to the right. I'm not gonna UV unwrap it right now. So that's it for this one. Now we're gonna make the window doors. Cube. Make it smaller, thinner, thicker, longer, whatever. And they put it together. There we go. And I like subdivision surface for this one, because doors are they don't have sharp edges as well. Maybe if something is very far, in the end, in the scene, don't make it high poly. It's totally unnecessary. But this is all so close, we see it. So you can see, apply this texture, and like this. That's way too much. Yeah, that's it. That is okay. A bit there, and a bit over there. There you go. Right, and put it in. Oh, don't even think about it. And this one is a bit open, but when I'm doing that, when I'm going to texture it and put some handles on it. So texturing is also modeling. Yeah, I should join these two together. No reason for it to separate them. And as you can see, there's the same down there. And then I put textures. Yeah, that's texture. Shift D and scaling them. Of course, I have all. I have how do you say it? Good textures to model this scene, and you will get them all from me. I promised that once time before, but then I thought, I should make something people really think it is interesting. And then I thought, I'm just gonna make a whole scene, and made a texture pack. I think almost all of them are made by myself, but there are some textures that I borrowed from CG Textures, because that is really an amazing place if you're texturing your scene and you don't have the right textures. So yeah, these are not mine. But yeah, it gives you the opportunity to make this scene. So we now making the last part, and I think I'm over 1 hour, and we have to do the other building. Oh my god! But yeah, it's not a lot of work because we're using almost all the pieces from this one because they are exactly the same. And when we use another texture, you won't see it. You won't see it. Oh, don't move that. Sometimes it happens. Okay, more together. One little trick is putting it there, scaling it a bit, so you can put it upwards. So you can't see the roof. Oh, now we see it, just in our face. So the magic is that we won't see the roof from the front, and it is already there. Right. Put it there, and it will not fit. So we're selecting that one and pushing it to the facade and selecting it and press X face, and also that piece we don't need it, X face, yeah, and yeah, move it to the back right there, and put some more vertices in it, especially for the roof. That will makes a lot of difference. I'm not gonna model the tiles. Yeah, sometimes it looks pretty cool, but for this tutorial I think it's a bit too much. Of course it is important. Yeah, I'm making that leap in the or hole in the roof. That's really gonna do a lot when we render this out. I'm just leaving that hole right there. I think so. Oh, we have some rain pipe over there. Cool. Yeah, I'm switching to no. I'm bringing this back to layer 1, and I really hope there are no. Oh, that's white. I see. I forgot to make that round shape in it. Sorry, that's not good, of course. I promise, really, I promise, in the next tutorial, that will not happen again. Alright, put that one over there. You can see I'm using these frames for this building. Why shouldn't I do that? Make it yourself easy. And it's not fitting really well. What I'm doing is rotate it, of course. More. Yeah, this is okay. Not happy at all with it because on the ground it's not hovering, and then it's hovering a lot. I'm selecting this one again, Shift D, and make it for that small window. It's a bit smaller, so I can scale that. You won't see that. Put that upwards. Same for this one. Put it upwards. And how does it look? It looks okay. It looks okay. Yeah, it's still not giving me a good feeling. So, oh no. Yeah, well, just leave that. Or I have a trick. Oh, is this gonna work? Maybe. It will give it. Yeah. All right. That's wow. I like it. So we have these window frames. Now we need that one. I'm using this big one over here. Shift D, and ooh. This will give it a nice look. It doesn't matter if this takes a long time. This is sometimes very boring stuff. Well, I don't care. Okay, put that up. Right there. And this got some extra shape, so yeah, you won't believe it. or maybe I'm removing these guys, and then get that one, Shift D, put it over there. I like this way more, way better. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It is. Let's try to be a bit original. Okay, there we go. Put it more, yeah, downwards a bit. And you can see an extra window frame. And this that I just don't have time for it to make it. Well, if I had, I will definitely make it. And there we go. Scale it to the ground. You can see I'm working in that working space, and put this one a bit upwards. Yeah, it's okay. And now it's popping out from the building, and we have to rotate it backwards a bit more, just a bit more. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, you can see this shadow here, very important, using environment. Yeah, and we have some nice corners over there. I'm not gonna make them right now. Yeah, and we have that guy, looks pretty fancy, amazing. This is that really strange door. What is a simple way of modeling that? Yes, I'm using a plane 90. You can do this in so much different ways. Strange enough, I discovered by just using a plane, this works the best for me. I don't know why. Because when I use curves, I'm not happy. Sometimes it messed up. Right, it should be right there. Then we're making that round corner. Right there. There you go. This looks okay. And then we're making that. Yeah, maybe I should use the curves next time. But I like it when things are not really around, especially in that I think that's the reason in medieval modeling. Things are never exactly as you think they are, because it's all ruined and broken and old, and that's why I prefer doing it all by hand. Should be more. Ooh, dislike these two guys. Yeah, see, that makes a way difference. And I started there, so this is okay. And now I don't have these subdivided corners. Fill it, I go to the top view and bring it backwards. So I hate, oh yeah, this is where it frustrates me. It's going not good. There you go. Yeah, that's a Normally when I have extra time, I should spend maybe an hour or less, of course, if I could do that in 10 minutes. All right. You will see, if you work, just will happen. No. Now select this one. Yeah, make your own version, of course. It's just my impression on how I made these things coming up. Oh, we have a sharp edge. Exactly. I'm making that a subdivision surface. Of course. think when I do this in that piece of work down there. So if I put a subdivision surface, my work will screw. Yeah. Yeah, won't do anything. Don't do that. Don't do it. I don't want these very round. And one over there. All right. This will do. What? And put it into the wall. Is it oversized? When we put it in, yeah, this should be more. Oh, pressing O, G, yeah, G, work, go into your room. I think with the texture, this will look okay. I hope so. This is overlapping that window, but I think that we can live with it. Selecting that one, scaling it up. When I start this tutorial, I said never scale things up. Sometimes you can do that. Not always, but sometimes. Especially when you're in a hurry. You're gonna break the rules. Break the rules. Not good. Alright, put it in the middle. I'm using that object we made. Yeah, you can use it for everything. Everything looks the same in that medieval time. No, that's not right. The medieval time was a great time. They made beautiful work. Right, oh man, we have to put doors and windows, but we are almost there. Really, we're almost there. Turn that 90%. Oh, I did not tell you that when I made that. Okay, put that downwards. There, you belong there. Yeah, this one is going. Yeah. And that door is really in the. So first of all, no, not talking, but making. Okay, make that wider. Yeah, this is fine. And that door, put that over there. And I should look forward to make this smooth. I have tools for that, of course, but I have to think about it. I'm gonna do that when I'm texturing it. So that is the door. Window frame. This is not really a window. I like these spark. What is it? I don't know. Yes, make them by making a cube. And they are coming. Yeah, I'm not gonna count them exactly, but you know what I mean. Just make that. Especially when you make a night scene, these bars looks really cool. Put some extra detail in it by, ooh. And you can put a subdivision surface on this stuff, but yeah, don't make that too many times. Just Control L, Shift D, turn off O, and again. And again, and we have this one here. Move it or scale it down. Oh, scaling it right there because we have not put a texture on it. So now we can make them a bit wider because I think they were very close together. And don't make them look exactly the same. So I like to turn this a bit. Yeah, there. And there you go. Press off that old button another time. And was one. Looks pretty cool, right? Or not. Shift D. Oh. Yeah, make them separate. P, selection. There we go. This is definitely more than 1 hour. But yeah, we're making 2 of these buildings. So yeah. Is this getting well or not? Yeah. So imagine if you spend a whole day modeling this. It looks super great. You don't have to hurry. Just take your time. The best thing is watch this tutorial, know basics, and then yeah, make your own version. There we go. Doors. And yeah, I can duplicate it right now. This is the door. Yeah, we have to make that. And this is our very long. Yeah, that's okay. Another one. Scale it down. Oh, not the same measurement. Yeah, well, I can live with it. Yeah, the same door. We can use the same texture. And I'm not putting that to the ground because I have seen that there is some stairs over there. Putting a window in it. We haven't made one yet. So Shift D, P selected so it won't move everywhere. Oh, put that to this orange dot and selecting it right there. This is the middle, so it's not these 2 windows. So I have a very nice texture for this window. I think you will love it. I looked a long time for that texture, and then I found it on CD Textures. How cool is that? My town has a lot of great textures. So many old buildings. Some of them are still very old and broken up. In these modern times, they are still ruined. So they have some really magic feeling. Alright, enough of it. Yeah, same for this one. It's of course, it's a different measurement. But it doesn't matter, because this is the medieval times, and you can do it whatever you want. If a teacher told me that, it doesn't matter. I said, yeah, dude, you're the teacher. You should know exactly how to do it. Alright, magic trick. I want to make these ornaments. They are very important. But as you can see, this is not the same one. I'm using the one from the roof. It is matching this window frame, so I shoot and there's the window. Yeah. So there and it's coming downwards. So make some extra. Yeah, and hoovering it maybe a bit. Pressing O, put it O, just gently. Think. Watch. Yeah, that's all right. And now here's another one. But first of all, I'm selecting that one and duplicate it. Oops. Control Z, O. And there are some holes between it. Yeah, I'm skipping that only for this time. But if you can make them, do it. It will look amazing. Yeah. Change it, rotate it a bit so it doesn't look exactly the same. What I need, Shift D, one over there. Rotate it, so like that. And we put a broken texture on it, looks great. Yeah. What do we have more? We have these iron things for the wall. Well, I'm not gonna make them right now, cause why? Oh yeah, that's a texture thing. So now we need to make, this is coming straight from, it's popping out a bit, and I like that detail. I'm gonna make it. Yeah, it's like this. Just using that selection tool. All of it? Yeah, all of it. Is do it exactly right. Oh yeah, that's not exactly right. Deselect this one and select that one. Ah, no. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Yeah, right. And you, oh, let you. I don't like this at all. Yeah, okay. And if we, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I don't think this is the way. Oh, pressing off O S. What happened? What happened? I'm thinking loud right now. No, too thick. I think the problem is that I made this one too thick. I should make it thinner, because this one, I think, yeah, that's what I did wrong. And this one, now I see. You little bastard you are. So, pressing the middle mouse button, you can deselect everything. And you guys come with me, and I can extrude it a bit, made them, yeah, a bit more, just a bit. There we go. And we have this guy, pressing Shift D, putting it in the middle, scale it a bit, putting it forward. That's it. Alright, and we have that strange thing, ornament. I'm really simple with that. Just like that one, Shift D. I don't know, yeah. Selecting these things down here, pressing O, G. Whoa, and I'm messing it up totally. But yeah, that's sometimes the way it needs to be. Whoa. Yeah, should like. And if we put that texture on it, it will look okay. Strange enough. I don't know why. Right, okay, there we go. Nice ornament. Or isn't it? I'm just trying it out. Nope, let's make it smaller. So we have some nice, yeah. Don't know. Right, what do we have? We have window frames. No, not everything. But we have these windows frame, and we have to duplicate it. We're almost done right now. Oh, what we have to make these side walls, and we make the roof. But we can, or can we duplicate the roof? Don't know. I should, yeah. In the edit mode, not the object mode, we will move everything over to see. And you think, did I do that? You mess up everything. Shift D. You see some space over there. I should fix that in a later point. All right, and rotate it, of course. And then we have this massive, door. I'm using a new texture for that, or a new object, because yeah, I think that's the best way, making that small. And of course, you know how we do it. Put a subdivision surface on it. Putting it downwards, sidewards, oh, there. Scale it in. No, it's from the inside. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah, well, I want to see these corners. So we have one over there. So I'm selecting this one, shift the, yeah, smaller size. And we have these bars and some round metal ring. I'm not gonna use that. Or maybe, don't know. There we go. Okay, so what do we have? 2 houses, and I forgot this part over there. It's yeah, I'm making that just very quick, and we'll see when we put the texture on it. I'm doing that really fast. It's to give it that, yeah, that look. It's not hard. Anyway, sometimes I think, what do you say? What I'm trying to say is it's not hard to make it. Then it goes up, so I'm selecting. Now I have to think. That? No, or do we? All right, think. Cheating it or not? Oh man, this is, oh yeah, it's a bit hard. Sometimes I just don't know. No, I know something. Let's make it wider. Yeah, wow. Sometimes I just thinking why I don't know how to make it, and then it is so easy. Boom. That's it. That was what I was looking for. It doesn't matter you see these 2 lines, because they were just 2 big concrete plates together. See, just 2 of them, but they're still not in the right size. Just selecting them, make it bigger, longer, size that one upwards. Okay, well that's it. That's pretty much it. This one, scale it a bit down. I think this is still street furniture, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, sidewall. Oh yeah, save the work, or we are doomed. You know that when you work very hard, you think, yeah, this is gonna be my best work, and then Blender crash, and you can start all again. And you thought, I just made a masterpiece, and you lose your stuff, and then you're starting again, making your scene, and you discover that you can make it much better. Same problem for this one. Oh, why? Isn't that frustrating? It is. Yeah. If there was a quicker way doing this, oh, I love that. I should love that. Yeah. Oh, I'm done. No, I'm never done. I never get frustrated, but making this tutorial, and I wanted to show you how to do things, and then sometimes I stuck. I don't want to hurry. It's not the way. Never hurry. Just take your time. Drink another cup of coffee and think, How can I solve this? Never panic. If you panic, you're doomed. Okay, another cool feature is selecting this one, scaling this up, and put it to the right. It's a small trick, but it looks pretty nice. Yeah. Okay, roof, and then we're done. I'm using that roof. Shift D. I'm just resizing it. Maybe longer. Yeah, you know the magic rule. Don't. Yeah, I can see it right there. It looks good. All right. And I forgot one piece. Pressing. I will tell you in a minute. A house needs a back part. Oh. First, make this fit. All right. So it needs something in the back, and that's an easy part. Just make a cube, sizing it a bit, making it thin, not thick, Rob. There you go. Put it exactly in the same space. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah. Then we make two purple lines. And O. Nice. And then scale it upwards. Then we're scaling them together. Bit upwards, just a bit. That's it. One more or two purple lines. Oh. Bring him to the house. And because we have to keep that in mind, because we popped up that part, just like these. No. Just make a lot of vertices. These two guys, maybe these two. And O, G, is that? And bring them right there. That's okay, you won't see it. And this line. I have a very good excuse. This is all medieval modeling stuff, so we can do that. We won't see this. Yeah, so it's okay. But we will see this. So first we make it a subdivision surface. Yeah. Right there. One over here. One over there. That was not needful. Yeah, same here. Oh, I have to zoom in a bit. Well, yeah, for this time. If it is right here. Apply this one. Selecting these parts and hover it. So we have that nice looking part. Oh yeah, of course. I forgot that one. I want my modify back. I want my modify back. There you are. It's all part of the game. You know it. Oh. That's it. I think one more. That side. Alright, that's it. Now we can apply it. Now we can go to this side. Selecting these. Whew. And pressing it there. Putting it there. And because I'm a little bit lazy today, I'm Shift D, copy it. We have this part, but I think we won't see it when we put it right there. There should be a smarter way doing this. Oh, pressing of O. Right. But it also have that nice look, because it don't have structure, and I like that. There are some movements in my work I cannot explain. It's just what happened. Put it a bit backwards. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so from this angle it looks okay, and we have these, how do you call it? I don't have a name for it right now, because I'm a Dutch guy, and a lot of Dutch guys just don't know write their English. Well, I don't know. It seems that like it's very easy. My best friends, there you are. And this one, don't take it too just far away from the corners, so we have nice round edges. Like this one you can put it right there. And then magical trick. We put a bit in the O, pressing of O, putting a bit up and pressing S, scaling it. Yeah, it had that nice look. And I think this is wood, or I don't know what it is, but we can solve that with a cube. Yeah. Add modifier, subdivision surface. You see how many times I'm using that modifier. It's just brilliant. Brilliant. I think there's a hole in it, maybe. Yeah. So first we apply this one. Yeah. I don't know if that was a very smart decision, but anyway, this will work out pretty well. So I think I'm not talking for 1.5 hours. That's a long time. You need a lot of patience when you watch these tutorials. Wow. Alright. Yeah, I'm saying wow because sometimes it doesn't work. I'm just happy it works for this time. So yeah. Oh, too much. Too much. That's it. And if this work, oh yeah, this will. Yeah, it's touching this place, so yeah, turn it a bit. And should it be original or lazy? I think lazy. Shift D. But yeah, there is no thing over there. Just put it in the back. It's small. Let's see it. Oh yeah, and remove that one. So it's original. And oh, I forgot to apply it. I should do it for pressing off, scaling it a bit right there, and why do I make a hole in it? I totally don't know, but sometimes I'm using these buildings for a flyover and I need all the details from the roof, and then it's fair. I'm so happy I made these things. And well, yeah, that's so I did not make this one, but yeah, just skip it. I forgot. No, I think we have everything we want. I'm just having a review. What do we have? We have window frames, we have a door, this bar, ornaments right here. I keep that in mind. These metal things, keep that in mind. Roof. Yeah, okay, this is pretty much what I want. So in the next tutorial we're gonna texture everything. Yeah, okay, well, thank you for listening, watching, and I hope to see you in the next part. Okay, we'll see you later, bye.